This is how close you need us to be, truly? I can't look at the man. If we turn at the same time...
You look at that one. Oh, look at that one. Don't look at that one. You're probably wondering why the coolest dresser in the common room, Michael Roberts, is wearing a tie today. Michael is, sorry by the way, Matthew Disher, you thought you were the coolest guy, but actually it's Michael. Michael has been speaking with the council today on the very interesting environmental credentials of Purruna Centre, which we will be opening and launching in the new academic year to the joy and service of our students. Now, Michael, there are some very specific environmental dimensions that we've been planning and that we're going to start talking about big time in school. Tell us a little bit about what the Living Building Challenge is.
So the Living Building Challenge, that's our framework for sustainability with the Purruna building. So it's been every step of the way that we've been trying in our methodology to make sure that this building is going to have an impact, not only immediately, but for the future as well. Future generations for our students and the future of our immediate community, but also all of Australia. So there's some imperatives that we need to be thinking about with the building. And a lot of those translate into things that you would probably already consider. Massive 330 kilowatt solar system on top of this building. To put that in perspective, the average house might have 6 to 7 kilowatts.
Wow, absolutely.
So that's a lot of watts, don't you think, John?
Absolutely. And that's what we planned. We wanted to make a big statement.
What do you think about gas?
Well, we must stop combustibles. That's what you've been telling us. That's what the messages are out there. We realised this halfway through the projects and actually decided to re-engineer to put electricity in the building. That was a major decision because the Living Building Challenge required us to do so. Not just sustainable. I want this word regenerative out there in the ether.
Yes, so regenerative, what does that mean? So sustainability, that's a word that we all know and love and something that we embrace here at Scotch, and it's becoming more and more part of our culture. And that's something that I'm very proud of, and I think a lot of the Scotchies are very proud of. Regenerative is about a bit more than that. It's about not so much about lessening the harm, it's about doing our best to actually make a positive impact. So how can we give back to the land? How can we give back to the biodiversity? When we've got a large building like we have on our hands, how can we not just reduce environmental damage, but how can we potentially give back within the building itself? And that's where the Living Building Challenge comes into it, because that's the framework that we've been using. There's things that you might not ordinarily consider, things like health and happiness, things like beauty in terms of the cultural side of it.
Equity and access, all those sorts of things.
All of those.
We have yet to pass the test for Living Building Challenge. It's going to take a year to get us there.
Yeah, so the certification side of things is an ambition, and it's something that's guiding us along the way. And certainly there's the core aspect of that, which we're really excited about. But it's a fantastic challenge, and it's something that we've put our hands up, and it's not an easy thing to do, it's not an easy thing to commit to. But we're trying to say that Scotch College is serious about this. We're serious about doing our best for the future generations, for Australia, globally as well. And this is a huge impact statement, I believe.
So
we are leading.
It's getting towards the top of how buildings should be built in Australia going forward.
I think this is something that we definitely necessarily need to be doing, and I'm very proud that Scotch is leading the way.
We are indeed proud, Michael. Thank you for all the things you do to contribute to this important debate in the college. From here, it will of course set a pattern for other infrastructure projects, other developments, because we're serious about this matter. Thank you for all that you put into it. The regenerative aspect is exciting and we're proud to be part of it. Congratulations.
Thanks, John.
Thanks for your help.